Hello, my diamonds. This is SheilaTruelove, and I want to talk about what are you supposed to do when you are trying to connect with your parents. You're an adult child, and you're trying to get each other to understand each other, and what are you supposed to do to connect as adult children with your parents? Now, I already invited my son because he seemed to have an issue with me. I said, look, let's do like Lecrae, let's do like Karamo. Adult children are on one side and the parent is on another. He refused to do that. He wants to constantly, by the way, he don't have any children. Okay? Let's clear that part up first. He don't have a chick or child. He can't take care of a dog or a cat. But he always comes out of his face talking about how parents are so messed up in all of these areas. Let's address this one point at a time, since he doesn't have the guts or the courage to do a video with him and me. He has a channel. I have a channel. I told him, let's make a video together. He don't want to do that because as far as I'm concerned, I'm not saying he's a coward, but that's what a coward does. They don't want to sit up there and listen to you to have both, to have both sides. The Bible says anytime you listen to one side of a situation, that makes you a fool. But anyway, here's what he says.
It's this vicious cycle. All they have to do is respect your boundaries. All they have to do is respect your beliefs, because oftentimes, in some situations where there's differing beliefs, emotionally immature parents will not respect your beliefs and they will continue to speak ill of your faith.
And he's constantly talking about all you have to do is respect your beliefs. But he don't respect yours. I used to be a Jehovah's Witness for 55 years. I raised them as Jehovah's Witnesses. I did research. They didn't. And now that I have a new profound understanding of what I know, and I want to share it with them, I'm not an apostate because I'm still a Christian. They don't even want to understand. My mother used to be a Jehovah's Witness for 55 years. What does it take for my mother to leave that? They don't even want to try to begin to, let's sit down. Let's talk about it. They don't want to respect your belief. He don't respect mine. Because when I speak out, I don't speak out. I speak the truth about this organization. And I have witnesses, I have evidence, I have proof that this is not the people that God is choosing to, preach and teach his name. When it comes to respect, he doesn't understand. This is the part my son don't understand. Respect works both ways. I sat in the living room with him one time, and he'll admit it if he's a man about the truth. I asked him, what is it that you want from me, man? What do you want from people? He said, let me tell you what I want from people. He said, and this is the part where he's delusional and he needs to seek help. He said, I want people to just agree with me. I want people to validate me. That's all he wants. Now, is he living in a bubble world and you want to talk about adult children who have emotionally immature parents? No. You're the emotionally immature person anytime you think that people are not entitled to their own feelings and their own beliefs. They have proof and evidence. What do you have? He don't have nothing except for what Jehovah's Witnesses said. And by the way, he constantly talks about how great Jehovah's Witnesses are. He don't have not one Jehovah's Witness friend. If Jehovah's Witnesses are so great, okay, they're so great, where are your friends? You sit up here and you talk about how your parents are disrespecting your boundaries. By the way, another thing, let's clear this up. I'm sick of it. Let's clear it up here and now. His boundary is you're not allowed to agree with him. You're not allowed to have your own feelings about a certain situation or a viewpoint. Because when you do that, you're crossing his boundaries. And if you don't believe me, child, please check out his channel. Everything about his channel is projection, projection, projection. He talks the talk, but he don't walk the walk. Black people should stick together. Families should stick together. You know, you never know when someone is going to be unalived, and you should let petty things go by the side. The last time I talked to my son, he hung up the phone on me. Why did he hang up the phone on me? Because was I disrespecting him? No. He hung up the phone on me because I didn't agree. I didn't agree with what he said. And that was the last straw for me. The last straw for me with my daughter is when you sit up here and you think that it's okay for you to tear me down, and everything out of this girl's mouth was how you're not a good parent, you're not this, you're not that, but then she has 2 children. Check this out. She thought that she was such a better parent than me. Okay, so what's your relationship like with your children? It's like non-existent. I set goals for my children. God-fearing, smartly educated, well-spoken. I want them to have careers, not a job, and to know how to take care of themselves in my absence. My job is done. The best thing you could give your children, the best thing you could give them is a foundation to know and have a relationship with God and Jesus Christ. But with my daughter, if you're not giving her money or material things, she feels you're a lousy parent. No, I gave you the most important thing, baby. So when I make my transition, you're going to be set for life. She don't see things that way. When it comes to my son, let me tell you about my son. When it comes to my son, I love him like crazy. Everybody who knew the dynamics of our relationship, his sister even said, you coddle him. All you did was coddle him. You put him on a high pedestal. You always bragged about him. And then he could turn around and make these horrible videos about me. I will never understand that. I don't understand that. My brother, he's got a rough personality, honey. Yeah, he was rough, in jail for a minute, a long time. He said, let me tell you something. If I had a mother like you, he said, I would have been a mama's boy because you're so beautiful in the way that you treat your son. And then my son could turn around here and make all of these videos to try to assassinate my character, to try to make me look bad. He's doing it because he's desperate for views. He's trying to get paid. He's trying to get paid. He cares about a validation from other people. He wants to hear the comments from other people to validate him because, I'm sorry to say it, he's pathetic at this point. He's pathetic and he's desperate. He's lonely. And that's why he's going out here saying these videos. He let his sister get inside his head. And then he wants me to believe that he has, what does he say? He has intuition. Honey, you don't have no intuition if you can't see that your sister, she is jealous. No, she's not jealous. She's envious of our relationship. I have nothing but praise to say for my son. I put that kid on the pedestal. She's jealous. I gave my daughter props too, things that I was proud of her too. At the same time, they're 2 different individuals. But he says he has intuition. I will never trust my son's intuition. Never. Because if you can't see through your sister, then you are like blinded like I've never seen blind. That girl don't have a problem with seeing my son fall because she don't want him to be the golden child, the one who's placed up high. She wants a child, please. It's too much. It's too much. But like I said, when these kids come out talking about you're disrespecting them or you're abusive, it's bullery. That's just their tactic of trying to control you. And you know when people are trying to control you, because they're always going to bring up the past. It's always the past. I just wanted to share that with you. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.